Okay, so welcome to another tech tutorial video from we at Beko Tech TV. In this video, I am going to show you how to apply the split screen effect on your video, like what you are currently seeing on your screen, using the Shotcut video editor. So make sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so, and like this video for more content like this. So you can see I have my Shotcut opened. I've currently saved the project as split screen. So make sure to also create a project for this tutorial and import all your videos. So I have all the videos I'll be using for this feature. You can see I have my first video clip, my second video clip, and my third video clip. So actually what I want to do is a simple split screen for typing, like maybe how to type faster with your Windows PC, something like that. So I have my videos ready. So the first thing you want to do is move to the timeline to create video tracks which will hold your video clips. So you can do that by right clicking on the timeline and moving to track operations, and under track operations selecting add video track, which will add our first video track to the timeline. And remember, we are working with three clips, so we'll need three video tracks. So the second way you can also add another track is by using the shortcut, which is Ctrl+I, which I've done, and you can see V2, which is video clip 2, has also been added. Also, the third way you can also add a track to your timeline is by clicking on this hamburger icon, which will open the same prompt which opened when you right clicked on the timeline, then moving to track operations and selecting add video track. Now you can see we have three video tracks on our timeline. So we'll drag and drop the video clips into it. So my first video clip will move to V1, video clip 1. Then the second video clip will move to V2. Then the last one will move to V3. So here you can see that there are difference in the length of my video clips. So what I want to do is make sure they are all the same length. And for this, I'll use the first video clip as a reference. I'll make sure I select the V1 or use a video track 1. Then move to the end of the video clip by using Alt plus the left arrow key. Yours might be different. So what you want to do is now click on V2 to activate it and click on S to split that side, and right click on the splitted excess part and click on Ripple Delete. So V3 will also do the same thing, pressing on S to split, and this time instead of right clicking on the excess, I can just click on X to delete it. So when you split a video track into two and you click on X, whatever is at the right hand side of the playhead will be deleted, like what I did with using the shortcut, which is X. So now that I have my three video tracks having the same length, you want to move back to the beginning of the clip by using the Alt plus left arrow key. Now what we want to begin with is implementing the split screen. But before that, I'll need to create guides on my video, on this video, so that I'll be able to do them well. So I'll not be using the eyeball to measure them, which for sure give errors. So what you want to do is click on this grid icon to activate it. Actually set to the 2x2 grid, and note that this split screen we are doing for 3 videos, so we need 3 grid lines. So I want to click on the drop down button and go to where we have the 3x3 grid. Now you can see it has divided our video into 9 equal parts. The left side having 3, middle 3, and the right. The first video, which will be at the left hand side, the far left, is our third video which I've selected. Then the middle will have the first video, because when we apply the effects, it will also affect this. So instead of the middle grid having the second video, it will actually have the first video. Then the far right will have the second or the middle, what's supposed to be the middle clip. So we'll move back to selecting V3. Then I'll select on the clip and move to filters at the top commands over here. Then under filters, you want to click on the plus button, then search for mask. Searching for masks, of course, you see these different elements or these different search results, but what we'll be working with is mask simple shape. So I'll click on mask simple shape. Now you can see it has made the third video, or the video that will be at the left hand, the far left. It has cropped it to a rectangle, which is the shape you can see over here. We can change it to anything, and you can see when I change to ellipse, it makes it rounded, or triangle, it makes it like in the form of a triangle, but I'll leave it on rectangle. So now what we want to do is make the length the same as the grid lines over here, or make the length of this video clip the same as the others. So what we want to do is click on these buttons at the top of the canvas to increase the height. Make sure it touches the grid lines at the margins. Now I'll just move it to the far left and increase the width. Make sure the right hand side touches that grid line over there. The left hand side should also touch the grid side. So you have my first video clip set. So now let's click on the second video clip. But before that, I want to move back to the third video clip. And you can see this blurred edges. You want to move those blurred edges. What you do is make sure you are selected to the third clip, then move down to where we have softness. And that softness, we want to change everything to 0. Move everything to 0. Now you can see instead of the blurred edges, it is now having the thick edges. So let me increase the height a little bit to touch it. So now this is perfect. So now on our second video clip, we also want to click on plus and search for mask again. And under mask, we'll go for the simple shape. So what I was saying, that our second video clip will actually move to the third side of our screen, which is the far right, making the first video clip in the middle. So what I did for the first, or the clip at the far left, I'll do the same for the clip at the far right. So I'll move it there and align it with our grid lines. You can see that as soon as you move the canvas up or down and it is getting closer to the grid lines, it is snapped automatically, which is making the work easy for video editors. So now we also want to move down, scroll down in the filters tab and set the softness to 0. So when I click on the first video clip, you can also see it's having those sharp edges. So when I turn off the grid feature, you can see what we have. So let me play through and let's look at what it looks like. So you can see we have 3 videos playing at the same time. Dividing the screen into 3 with different videos or with different clips. When you press on the play button, you will see that your shortcut will be lagging, like what you can see currently. It's because of different operations happening at the same time. You can see on our timeline we have 3 videos, which makes the work so tedious for the application. So especially if you're not using the high-end PC or desktop computer, you will see that it will lag and to start slowing down. So what you want to do is move to settings, and as settings you move to preview scaling and set the resolution to either 720p or 540p or 360p. I recommend leaving it on 540p, which is a little bit low, a little bit high, which is balanced. So when I replay the video again, you can see that now the lagging has stopped, or it has been minimized. So I'll save my project at where we've got into. So I just don't want to leave the videos straight like this. I want to curve them a little bit like what you saw on the thumbnail before clicking on this video. So what I want to do is click on the third video, which is the far left video, and I want to curve everything like towards the right so that these edges here will move towards the right a little bit. So what you want to do is scroll down in the filters tab, then we'll increase the rotation lever to the right a little bit. So before recording this video, when I did my research, the best one I had for what I'm doing currently is 14.6%. So with 14.6%, you can see it is perfectly aligned. But you want to make sure this edge touches this grid intersection over here. So what we want to do is move back there and move our clip to the right until it touches the edge. So when I look at it again, you can see now it's a little bit aligned So this time I'll not use the move to. I'll just move to where we have position. Then I'll just move to where we have the 27. Then I'll just use my mouse scroller to move it a little bit to get the precise position we want it. So it's perfect. But you can see that it has been curved. But we have the video in the middle, or our first video on V1 clip showing at the sides of the V3 clip. So we want it to cover. So we'll move back to V3 and just increase the height, then the width of the video clip to cover everything. So you can see it's perfect, but just a little bit of height over here. I'll just use my mouse scroller, increase the height a little bit, and make sure it covers it perfectly well. So it's perfect. So we'll do the same thing for the V2, the clip on the V2 video track. So as I have it selected, we want to move to rotation, and this time instead of using the mouse to pull the lever, I'll just input the value which I use for the video at the far left, which is the 14.6%. 14.6 DG, sorry, degrees, or yeah. Then I'll also increase the height. I'll move it all the way, the width also. And I'll also make sure the edges or the slanted side of this video clip will meet this intersection over here. So move it there again. Then I'll not use the move to, I'll use my scroller. So move to where we have position. Make sure I align it perfectly. So I think it's okay. So yeah. So when I disable the grade feature, now you can see I play through the video and this is what we have. So I can add text to it, which I'll not be doing in this video. But if you want me to show you how to add text to a video clip, let me know in the comment section below. So now that I have my clip ready, I'll save the project and export it. So it will save at where I save the project. You can see split screen, so I'll save it. So now video is done exporting. I'll move to my file explorer and show you how it looks after everything. So now that our video has been exported, when I move to my file explorer and play the video, you can see what our video looks like. So in subsequent videos, if you want me to show you how to apply text to your video, let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you haven't done so. See you next time. It's bye for now. Peace out.